All Stop Sports. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another video. We're going to talk some NBA playoffs on this one, but first and foremost, shout out to the LDBC. Now, I wasn't going to do too many videos on the NBA until the second round of the playoffs. I felt like the first round is going to go pretty much as expected, with the only exceptions being Milwaukee giving Toronto some trouble and Chicago actually beating Boston. But what I wanted to touch on this video is the idea that the Golden State Warriors don't need Kevin Durant. Now, that's true to a certain extent. To beat Portland, they don't need him. To beat the winners between the Clippers and the Jazz, they might not need him. But when they make it to the Western Conference Finals, and if they got to play San Antonio, they'll need KD. And once they get to the finals, if they play the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're going to need KD. Let's not forget, Cleveland beat Golden State on Christmas. Not only that, last year when they didn't have Kevin Durant and they went 73-9. Cleveland beat them in the finals. Yeah, they didn't have Bogut the final two games of the series, and Draymond Green got suspended for Game 5. I understand that. But with that all being said, they still beat them without Kevin Durant, and that team on paper, based upon the wins and losses in the regular season, was superior to this team that we're watching this year. Kevin Durant wasn't brought there for them to make it out the first round, even the conference semifinals. He's there for the conference finals and the NBA finals. Because when they shut down Steph Curry in Cleveland and they make it tough for Klay Thompson, then they got Kevin Durant. Last year they had Harrison Barnes, who I think is a solid player, but he just wasn't able to get the buckets that they needed at the times that they needed him to get him for them to be able to have success. Now, they're not they if he would have needed to play last night, he could have played. It's not like he couldn't play through that calf strain. They know that they don't need him to beat Portland. Portland played very well in game 1. CJ McCollum had 27 points in the first half. Damian Lillard went for 35 as well, and McCollum went for 40. But they ain't going to play like that all 5 games that they need to win this series. And the people in Golden State know it. So instead of hurting KD even more when they don't need him, they let him sit out and get a breather. But I guarantee that calf injury ain't going to hold him out if they play the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals or whoever they play in the NBA Finals, because there's no guarantee that Cleveland is going to be coming out the East. So in my opinion, it's important that they do have Kevin Durant, because we've seen Steph Curry disappear against Cleveland and we've seen Klay Thompson hold his own, but like I said, he can't get his own shot. So for him, scoring 25 is all spot ups, maybe a little bit of slashing, but it's not too much of him creating shots or breaking down the defense. That's not his game. Now they got KD, who not only can score 30 out of his sleep, but he also can break down the defense and create plays for others. That's when you'll see the importance of Kevin Durant. It's too early right now. These teams don't have the ability to actually compete with Golden State on a level that's going to make them worry and need to play all their horses. Now, if Kevin Durant was 100% healthy, he would have played last night. But if they don't need him, why not rest him? That's what they do in this generation of the NBA anyway. All Stop Sports. We out.